Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So today I wanted to do with you guys, the other day I did where you take your tea bags here, and I put them together and sewed them. So I sewed them together, and this is what we came up with. And then we did a little stenciling and stuff on it, just like that. So it would make a cute little, say, journal cover or journal page you can put into your journal like that. So that'll be fun. And I had somebody ask me in the comments if there's a way to do this without sewing, and of course there is. So I want to show that option, but I want to take it a little further today, and I want to make it into like a really cool collage, but I don't know. I just want to kind of go with it and see. Let's see what happens. I got tons of little fabrics here I want to play with, and some cool yarn, and just our painting papers that I did with you guys the other day. And I could put that in the right hand corner if you want to see how to do these. And did some stenciling here with some texture paste and stuff, so those are fun. Did some faux rice paper with you guys, and I can post that up in the right hand, and you can come check it out. And what else here? Oh, the other day, yeah, this one's fun. I did transfers onto fabric, so I want to incorporate that into maybe what we're doing, and see if we can make maybe a cool journal page or cover or something, you know, just with a bunch of collage stuff. And this I can put in the right. I can only put a certain amount of stuff up there, but if I can't fit it into the right hand corner, I'll put it down below for you guys. And same with this. This is the eco playlist stuff that I did. This one has butterflies and stuff on it, but I did the eco prints and stuff, so it's all together. On napkins. So there's those, and let's just get started. Let's just see what we create today. Sometimes I just like to throw everything down and just see where it takes us. So I hope you follow along today and go on this journey with me here. Oh, and also some threads. I mean, you never know. You never know what we're going to throw down. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to show you guys the no-sew version. And I'm just going to show you how to piece it together like that. And then I probably will wind up sewing because, I mean, I love sewing. And I like the look of it. But if you have no sewing machine, either way, it's going to turn out beautiful. So you just get out your tea bags, you open them up, get all the stuff out of them, and get them how you want them. And we can even take these little tips here and cut them off. Like that. Okay. So let's see. I got a little tea everywhere. Now I got a mound of mess around me because when you're collaging and stuff, you have to have everything out. You gotta get it all out. See what you got. Throw it all down. Okay. So we're just gonna piece it together. You could take your art glitter glue. Let's do a couple examples here. So this is an easy way to is take some glue that you got and we're just going to get the edges right here. So you just take it like that and then just attach it together, and you know, just do the edge right here, just as easy as that. So that's one way to attach. And then, you know, just let it dry. I would, you know, suggest to let it dry before you start messing around with it and adding things and stuff to it. So we got that. Okay. So that's one way to add them together. And I'll put that to the side and let it dry somewhere. Okay. And now you can also this, because there's always, when I do something there, I should show you guys more for sure, the no sew option, because there definitely is. You don't have to sew every time I say, you know, that I'm sewing something. You can glue it, you can washi tape it, I mean, you could take whatever you want, like stickers. You could stick it together with stickers. You could do just different alternatives for sure. So I just take some of this. And line it up. And stick it down. Like that. So you just make sure it's lined up. And then that's definitely another option. And then you can have it all stuck down like that, and then, you know, go ahead and do your decorating and add all to it. So those are definitely options. You could do all kinds of stuff like that. Or here's another option. Okay, so I just got a piece of ribbon, or I mean lace, and you can just take and glue it together. Say if you don't have any washi tape, this is pretty much the same concept. But you just take your glue and you can glue it together like this. And there you go. And then you got a fun decorative middle like that. And if you wanted to, you could hand stitch it. If you don't have a sewing machine, you just take it and you could do just some hand stitching throughout. If you wanted that look on it. So there we go. So those are different options to no-sew. All right. But definitely follow along. Do those no-sew options if you do not have a sewing machine. And everything else, you know, is just, you can glue it on. And you could do it all just that way too. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get these together and go to my sewing machine and do some fun sewing and get a base going here. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went and sewed 4 of them together here, and this one's a little different. I did some RIT dye with it, which is just my fabric dye I use for some of the stuff on my Etsy shop, and I just did that on a tea bag, so I thought it looked cool. And I went ahead and sewed a piece of just lace here across. So I just did that, and you know, you can glue it. You can go ahead and take your glue and just glue this down. So that's definitely an option. Okay, and I wanted it this big because when I do my journal, oh, I moved it over there, but my journal's smaller like that, and I'm gonna fold this, and I think I want it to be a page inside. I think that would be really cool to have like a cool tea bag journaling page in here. Okay, and you can also do the middle to reinforce. Let's see. So you could take another piece of lace or ribbon or whatever you have hanging around, just something to reinforce it here, or just to, you know, when if you bind it into your journal, it is nice to have something like that. So let's see. You could either sew it in or glue it in. So I'll just go ahead and I'll do this side. I think I'm gonna keep that like that. Let's do this is my back side of it, or it doesn't matter, it's gonna be a page anyway, but so I'll show you guys with gluing here. And the cool thing is we can use, I like this matte, gel matte medium. This stuff's pretty cool. And all my links that I'm using, like the art glitter glue and the gel matte and stuff, I'll put the Amazon links down below and you guys can come check them out. But this stuff works great. And you could just take a dry brush here and just pop it down. And it dries clear and it works great. It gets it just stuck down where you want it. So I just slap it on there. And then you got yourself a little reinforced spine here. So yeah, so when you bind it into your journal, it won't just be through the tea bag, which I think the tea bag would be fine, but just all the opening and shutting. You don't want it to rip through, you know. So this just gives it a little extra something. There we go. So that's definitely a no-sew option. Okay. All right. So now I want something. I think one of these would be really fun, but I am going to go to the sewing machine and do some fun sewing around, and I will be right back. Okay. So I think that gives it just an extra something. And let's take, this is just some Liquitex gesso here. Just take a little bit, just to give it some extra here. Kind of tie it all together. All right. And let's see. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned, but these are tea dyed. Some of these are tea dyed. I think this one's coffee dyed cheesecloth, and I think this is coffee dyed fabric that I put the transfer on. So I was thinking some cheesecloth would be fun to do some layering. So yeah, just anything you guys can think of that you got to play with here. Just gives a little bit of character. And texture is always a good thing. I don't want it too bulky. And I'm just going to take some of my gel mat here. There you go. You just want the majority to stick down there. And like I said, this stuff dries clear, so that's nice. Yeah, I've been playing with this. I haven't, I never used it before, and I got it maybe a couple days ago, and I'm loving it. It works great. Like, this stuff just is nice to just get a paintbrush and just kind of slap it down where you want it, and I'm loving how it's drying clear, and it's doing a great job. So I definitely recommend it. So let's see. Do we want another layer? So just kind of set it down, look at it. Just play around here. Yeah, this one's definitely coffee dyed. I can smell it. You can smell the coffee. I love the smell. Okay, so just give it a little bit of pop maybe right there. Just to see where you're going to set it. I'll put it right here. And there we go. So that's a nice layer behind it. Okay, and then I'm going to take the matte medium here and just tack it down. All right, so I like about this stuff is that you can take it and just go over the top like this, because it's going to dry clear. So that makes it really nice. So you can go around and get the edges really good. Like that. And just make sure everything's glued down. Okay, so I got all that glued around. And you can always just go back underneath it too and get some more under it and then pop some on top here. Just like that. Okay, and now we can take some fun and do a little collage here. I'll rip this one off real quick. So this is the little texture paste on the painty paper here. That'll be a fun one. And this is the faux rice paper. So I'm just gonna do a fun little collage right here. So you can just mess around and just keep finding stuff around you and get out your pretty papers. I mean, don't keep them forever because you might as well use them, you know? That's why we got them. We gotta use them. Okay, and let me just pop that down. You can also put a piece of wax paper underneath or something, but this stuff wipes up pretty good. Okay, and then I want to do a little bit of words thrown in there. That, maybe throw a little piece of some fabric, more fabric down. So I think this would just be the cutest little interest page in your journals, or use it as a cover. I mean, you can have it as a cover. You can use it in all kinds of stuff. Let's put one here. See, this one's even a little thicker, and it goes down pretty good here. And let's put maybe right here. All right, and then you can even add some yarn, some cool yarn that you have. You know, you just put that down. It's gonna stick, you just gotta pop it down there. All right. So there we go. What do you guys think of that? I would love if you hit the like button. That helps me out so much, and it gets my video out there more for everybody to see. And, I mean, I think this turned out so cool. I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think. So you could just take it and use your tea bags and do a fun little journaling page that you can put in. And then this side, you can decorate that side if you want to, or maybe even glue down some paper and have it for some journaling spots, or just leave it as is. I mean, I like it like that. I think it just gives it some fun things, and you can glue a little pocket down and have a little pocket there. But yeah, I think this turned out great. I'll get some better pictures of it for you guys, and you can see some close-ups at the end here. So if you could, I hope this was informational for you. Please, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you guys will see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.